I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I forgot this even existed, Ironheart, and for good reason. I don't think she should have ever been in the MCU. Wakanda Forever, her role was forgettable in the show, and it's not even a because I know this whole movement thing of men and women. I'm not for that. I'm for entertainment value. Entertainment value. Ironheart does not fit. Does not fit well for her to have her own show as well. I was like, at that, like when I saw the thought, I was like, oh, that's right, there is a show coming out. But then I found out someone's. I look at, I was like, oh, Ironheart. So I'm looking at my phone, and you know, what was one of the first things that show up on Google. 3 years later, what was it, 2 or 3 years, something like that. Hold on, I think it said it was. I don't feel like research, but it was something like they finished making this show. It was already done. I believe it was 2022. Around 2 or 3 years ago. So you mean to tell me that Disney had this on the shelf for 2 to 3 years? That showed that if that's true, they did not have faith in this show. So my expectations for this is really low. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch it. We'll see what this trailer has to offer. But I didn't care for her in Wakanda Forever. So and the thing is, some people are like, well, she's in the comics. That doesn't mean that just because someone was in the comics does not mean that it was taken well. Like the female Silver Surfer, people keep saying that. I'm like, people didn't care for her in the comics. So that's the same with Ironheart. So I'm not that kind of person for all this movement with men versus women. I don't care about all that. This is all entertainment. And all I'm saying is it was nothing she did in the comics that entertained me and nothing in the movie or this, I don't know, a TV show, but stuff that she's seen that ever entertained me at all. But we'll see. Let's see what this trailer has to offer. Cause y'all know I don't fake nothing. I keep it real. But the fact that that's right. I was told that Ryan Coogler was executive producing it. But
Hello?
the fact this was shelved allegedly for so long tells you something.
For real?
Welcome, Riri. In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
Your interview. You'll suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor, where you will find a gas mask. Good luck.
Screw
Interesting.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So you in or out?
Okay, let's just watch it. There was nothing there I saw that was like, oh wow, that was genius. But it's a trailer; they didn't show everything.
Riri Williams was a genius.
So in the show, they probably showed the actual detail of what she did there that makes her look
you in or out?
look smart.
Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable. Something
Important?
iconic. It's a brand new
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
You can tell he's gonna be a bad guy.
Riri.
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot. You know nothing about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much.
Is that Nia Long? That was cool.
This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady. Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
Okay. Bit off a lot you could chew. I could chew a lot. You know what? I'm gonna be as positive as possible. Maybe it's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? So maybe somebody will tell me later that the show is really good. I like Ryan Coogler a lot, but this is just not clicking for me. The one thing that was cool was to see how the suit came to her as she was jumping, but you know, there was nothing impressive about getting out the elevator. She got out, but what they showed, I was just like, oh, you need to get out of this elevator. 5 seconds later, oh, you passed the test. Okay. You know, like, so, but that's the commercial. I'm not going to judge it off of that alone because in the show, they might actually give more detail of what she did in there. And how does she know? Because it's one thing you just see them do it and then you don't know how she know. But anyway, that's another conversation. The show in itself, like I said, I forgot this even existed, to be real with y'all. And to be real with you, this Marvel's TV shows has been a hit or miss, mostly a miss. There's been a couple of them that I liked. Loki was my favorite. No, I'll take that back. Excuse me. Daredevil was my favorite one. Loki was my second. But, yeah. Anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Peace.